Hello my friends, welcome to my channel Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching this reading. It is the full moon in Aries today. It is peaking tonight and the energy is big. Do you feel it? Comment below and let me know how you feel it, because I'm feeling it and I'm pretty sure that you are too. So let's see what wants to come through for your Aries full moon reading. There's lots of changes going on. Expect the unexpected right now, guys, and prepare for the possibility of unexpected changes. There's new beginnings on the other side of this moon. Let's see what messages want to come through for you. And remember that if it resonates for you, no matter when you're seeing this, it is for you, okay? So these are technically timeless. I am saying the Aries full moon because that's the energy that we're working with today. But like I said, if you see it at a future date, if it fits your story, if it sounds like it is for you, it's probably for you, okay? So I've got a time to give rather than take with some Virgo energy. I also have a personal issue reaching resolution with some Cancer energy. The end of a tough cycle. Love it. Some full moon energy with Capricorn. All right, so time to give rather than take. Let's see what wants to come through here. Working through your fears. Time of healing. Letting go of fears. Letting go of fears. Could be a personal issue that's reaching resolution. Maybe you have some fears around something like that. A time to give rather than take is, you know, if you're holding on to something, if you're holding on too tightly to an outcome of a certain situation or something that you might be afraid of, because I do have fear coming in and I do have a time for healing and a personal issue reaching resolution. You may be afraid. You may be afraid, and I feel this end of a tough cycle and this personal issue. This could be around finances. This is what I'm feeling. Could be anything, but what I'm feeling is I may be pulling in somebody who is really struggling in the area of your finances. And what this card talks about is, first of all, remember that you are worthy and you are deserving, and whatever it is that you want in your heart, your heart's desire, you are worthy of it, and it wouldn't be for you if you didn't want it. Okay, so whatever it is that you want, that you're holding in your heart, a dream or something around your finances. A lot of you have been telling me about, you know, looking for a job and stuff like that, and you're really struggling. I see an end here. There's endings bringing new beginnings with this energy right now. And you may be being guided to release fear around that situation, but also realizing that you are worthy. You are worthy. You are more than enough for what it is that you want. And the length of time that it is taking for it to all come together for you has nothing to do with your worth. It has nothing to do with your value. So I feel like you need to be told that. I feel like you need to give yourself a big hug. And I feel like how to release your attachment to the fear of this working out, when it's going to work out, all of that stuff. You may be overly attached to it in your mind, where it's like consuming you, it's stressing you out, it's just continually in your thoughts because you're feeling that pressure. And I feel like this card is saying, let's take the pressure off. Step out of that pressure and ask, how can I give to the people around me? How can I show up for my friends, my family, my loved ones? How can I give rather than ask for me right now? Because, you know, it's like there needs to be a shift in your energy. It's very understandable. Your feelings are valid. It's understandable that you're feeling the pressure in your finances and you're feeling that worry and that fear. However, the worry and the fear are coming from a place of lack, and that is the energy that you're sending out. Therefore, that's the energy that you're just going to keep getting back, because that's how the law of attraction works. Everything is energy, and energy is everything. So that energy that we're working with, whether it's anxiety and fear, you know, or low self-worth because things haven't worked out and it's really damaging my self-worth. It's really making me feel low. It's making me feel a certain way. That feeling and those feelings and those, they turn into beliefs, and that's the energy that you're sending out. And the universe has no other choice but to reflect back to you what it is that you're sending out. That's the law of attraction. That's just the way it works. It's not the universe trying to, hurt you or anything. It's just the way that the law works. There's laws of the universe, like the law of gravity. It's just, that's the way it works. We don't have a choice in the law of gravity. That's just what we live with, and that's a law, right? Well, the law of attraction is the same way. It attracts to you what it is that you're sending out. And so it's really important to be aware of that energy that you're sending out. So to shift your focus right now, I feel like this card is telling you to remember that you are worthy. No matter how things look right now, you are worthy. You are more than enough, because the Virgo energy is all about your self-worth too, knowing that you are enough. The green is that heart energy, heart chakra, healing those parts of you that feel unimportant or feel unworthy right now because you're waiting for things to unfold and it's taking so long. But also, how can I shift out of that right now? How can I shift from what I'm lacking into how can I help somebody else? How can I show up for somebody else? That might just be sitting on the phone while your friend has a good cry and you are there to console them. How can you show up for somebody else right now? That'll shift your mind, that'll shift your energy, and put you into a totally different energetic state where you're releasing, you're working through, and you're releasing your fears. You're healing those wounds in your heart. You're reminding yourself that I am worthy no matter what things look like right now. It's a time of healing. You're using this energy as a time of healing and a time of shifting out of the pressure so that you're sending out a different energetic wave that is going to vibrate out a whole different level of energy to attract in what it is that you want. And so you're coming to the end of this. You're coming to the end of this very difficult situation that you've been in. You can expect things to end. And in the meantime, let's change our focus to how can I show up for somebody else? How can I help somebody else? What can I do for my friends, my family, the people around me? Whatever it is, how can I show up for someone else? Because that helps to release that energy that is causing delays, that is sending out what you don't want. You're attracting what you don't want with that energy. You're coming to the end of this cycle. You're coming to the resolution of this very difficult situation that you've been in. But it's important for you to utilize this energy of change that we have to change your focus, change what's going on the inside of you to send out a different energy so that you can attract in what you want. I hope that makes sense. I feel like you've been waiting for a long time. You've been in hermit mode for a long time, and it's time for you to really step out in your power and magnetize to you that life that you want, that job that you want, that love that you want. You are so much more powerful and so much more worthy than you think you are. And this situation has knocked you down. Get back up on your throne. It's time for that energy to be, it's time for that cycle to close. It's been a difficult cycle. You may have felt stabbed in the back. You may have felt walked over. You may have felt like you were betrayed and hurt so deeply in this cycle. It's time to walk away from that cycle. It's time to step into your power and know how very powerful you are and attract magnetically what it is that you want. And it may start with you getting out of your head and asking, how can I be helpful to somebody else? What can I do for somebody else? And that could be opening a door for somebody who's carrying their groceries. Maybe you carry someone's groceries. It doesn't have to cost you anything to smile. It doesn't have to cost you anything to see how can I help somebody today. You know, like I said, you could maybe carry somebody's groceries to the car. Maybe you're opening a door. Maybe you're smiling, and that is the first happy face that that person has seen, and they were maybe depressed, and they saw your smile, and it gave them hope. You have more power than you think. And stepping out of whatever is consuming you and realizing that and seeing how can I help someone else, this is going to shift things for you. Okay, so let's see what wants to come through for you guys. What message wants to come through for you guys in this? What does the tarot want to add to this message? Let's see. For the full moon in Aries, for those of you who are watching, whenever you are watching it, you take it for the time that you are in. What do you need to know? You are waiting for this cycle to close, but guess what? The cycle is closing. You've been through a lot. You should be very proud of yourself because you are completing the cycle and you're advancing on the other side. This is something of if you've been following me for a while, you know I always say this is something of a graduation energy. You're graduating into a higher version of yourself. You've learned so much through all of this. Yeah, I'm not acknowledging that, justifying anything or anything like that. I am acknowledging how deeply hurt and how deeply challenging this has been. And that's not to say that those feelings are not valid, because they are. But it is to say things are changing. A personal resolution is coming. Personal issue is coming to resolution. You've come full circle. You've already served what you needed to serve in that old cycle. Things are changing. You've reached fulfillment. And everything that you've learned in that process of change and how difficult it's been, you are coming out like the butterfly coming out of the cocoon as a whole different being than what went into the cocoon, right? It had to die a death in there. And it had to deal with claustrophobia. And I couldn't even imagine, right? But you are soaring now as the butterfly. You're coming out of the cocoon as a higher, more beautiful and more powerful version of yourself. So let's just embrace that right now and realize that, thank God, that cycle is closing. And on the other side, we've got the Knight of Swords. Things are going to change so fast. Things are going to change so fast. Okay? So get ready. And I've got the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is very psychic. It's very intuitive. Really pay attention to your dreams right now. Really pay attention to your psychic intuition, your psychic hits and intuitive nudges and inspired action that you might feel on the inside or you might receive through your intuition that makes no logical sense. Pay attention to all of that right now, especially because the veil between the worlds gone. So the psychic powers that we're receiving constantly, and if you're open to receive it, you will receive messages, guidance, intuitive hits all over the place guiding you. You may even receive some sort of guidance after you watch this reading on who can I serve today? How can I show up for somebody today? And then all of a sudden you'll get a vision of somebody or a dream of what to do or where to go or somebody to call. That's your intuition. Definitely pay attention to that because you will be blessed for following your intuition or any sort of intuitive nudge that you might get. I have victory over that old cycle. I have victory over that personal issue that is coming to a conclusion in this tough cycle. This tough cycle, you got the victory. You got the victory. So put on your confidence and remind you of your power and how worthy you are and how powerful you are. You have no idea. Okay, a card just fell off of the deck. I've got the Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is just reiterating how you've been in your head. So this is for somebody specific who has really been overthinking and over worrying and needing to shift out of that because that energy will not get you what you want. That's the energy that you're working with and sending out. The universe wants you to shift that so that you can reflect back to you what it is that you want. All right? Oh my gosh. almost every single one of these cards is a major arcana. Wow. Where do I even start? I'm going to start with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. Things are definitely shifting in your favor. This cycle is closing, and this cycle is positive, that is starting. There is new beginnings on the other side of this moon. There is new beginnings. There is fortune after difficulty. There is magical events lining up for you. There is good news that you are going to be celebrating. This is something you've been waiting for. This is something you are going to celebrate and throw up your hands in gratitude, like, wow, this is so much better than I thought. I endured this incredible, challenging, horrible cycle. And it is not only over, but it is like your luck is turning and everything is about to look so different. And it's going to be something, you're going to forget everything that you went through, because all of the good stuff on the other side is going to take up all of your space and all of your energy and all your thoughts and everything. And you're going to forget that horrible time that you've gone through. You're going to forget. Fortune is on your side, and fortune is turning in your favor. This is literally good luck, favor, destiny, fate, everything coming together for you in such a positive way. I've also got the Tower. So expect unexpected positive shifts. Expect unexpected news that will shift things for you. Prepare for the unexpected. Okay? Prepare for the unexpected. I've got two very, very unexpected change. Maybe you got some communication coming in that you're expecting, but not, because these are two very unexpected big change and big shifts energies. So everything is about to shift for you. Remember, we had the Knight of Swords. Everything is about to shift suddenly for you. The other side of this, so with this energy of the Tower and the energy of the moon and the astrology and everything, expect the possibility for sudden change and prepare for that, because it could feel uncomfortable at first. It could feel a little scary at first. But on the other side of it, no matter what it looks like and no matter what you're going through right now, first of all, you can trust. You can trust that the universe has your back. You can trust and believe that you are safe, you are guided, you are protected. On the other side of this change, I mean, there is some good stuff on the other side of this change. So it may or it may not feel uncomfortable at first. It may or may not feel scary at first. For some of you, I mean, it's like there's a message that comes in and you're celebrating. Shifts everything. For some of you, this could be an ending that brings a new beginning, or it could be a beginning that feels too good to be true and a little scary. It really could be anything. But I want you to know that there are positive changes. All of this is positive. So if you have sudden shifts in your life that you are not prepared for, you're not expecting, it may feel crazy at first because your world might turn upside down, but on the other side of that is all the luck, all of the good news, and the celebration and everything that you want. I also have the Chariot here and the Strength card. So if I could pick it up, you're going to be receiving this change is putting you in a place of power and success. It is victory over this cycle. It is the end of this tough cycle. It's giving you confidence. It's giving you courage. It's giving you fast forward movement. We've got so much fast, sudden energy here, and forward movement, travel could be a thing. I've also got the Emperor. Look at all these cards, you guys. I've got the Emperor. It's like this change that's happening for you is putting you in your highest version of yourself. You are going to be feeling so confident. We started this reading with you not feeling so confident, and we're finishing this reading with you sitting on top. You're sitting on your throne. You're in your confidence. You are, and this is Aries energy. You're taking that power of Aries. You may be an Aries, and you may really be resonating with this if you're an Aries or a Libra. What was I going to say? You are taking authority, and you are stepping into your power, and you are letting go of anything that doesn't serve you anymore in this powerful energy and this authority. Things are going to change. This could be a job coming in that comes in fast, and it may feel a little overwhelming for you because you've been waiting so long. But it's like, this is a leadership position, and it may feel bigger than you anticipated. But it's the universe delivering this gift for you. This is everything changing for you. Don't say no. Don't resist it. Because it's putting you in a place of power. It's putting you in a place of authority. And it's exactly what you've asked for. It may look different. The packaging may come differently. But it's exactly what you've asked for. And it's putting you in, it's catapulting you into this higher version of yourself, this leadership level. There's some sort of leadership role that's coming for somebody. Maybe even military authority. And that may only resonate for someone. But anyway, the Chariot, that's success. You know, this is going from where you're at now to catapulting you into success, a higher level of success. You're going to feel so very confident. And it's going to also line up with your gifts and what it is in your most authentic self, like what you do that you're really good at. But mostly, you're going to be celebrating. You've got good luck, good fortune turning in your favor. This is your brand new cycle, and it's going to come in fast, and it's going to come in like suddenly. There's a suddenly here. Sudden communication that's taking you out of feeling blocked, feeling stagnant, like I said, into success. I've got the Knight of Pentacles here. You've been waiting. This has been on its way for you for so long. So just realize that everything that you've gone through, you've learned some really difficult lessons, and you're going to take those with you into your new chapter. And it's going to help you to be that higher version of yourself. It's going to help you in the area of success. It's going to, like, you're going to find that there's going to be days when you're going to be like in this new job or in this new season of your life, this new chapter, whatever this looks like for you, and you're going to find yourself in a situation, maybe you're helping other people, and you're going to realize that you're literally speaking things that you learned from this really super difficult chapter that you've been in. And you're going to be like, maybe you're helping someone going through the same thing that you went through. And you're like, I'm on the other side of this now, and I can tell you, like, this is what will help you. You're going to be blessed for everything that you went through. That's the energy of the Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be blessed for everything that you've gone through. But it's also, how can I show up for someone else? We do have that energy here, you know? How can I help someone else? Follow your intuitive guidance. You've learned something very valuable that you're going to take with you, and you're going to end up using it later, and it's just going to boost your success even more. So this is such a beautiful reading. I can't even tell you. Get ready for sudden unexpected change, and it could literally come from anywhere. The universe can use any means to get you where you need to go. And it could come through somebody. It could just land in your lap. It could be totally magical. I mean, it could be anything. So expect anything right now, and expect your struggles. Wait. This one. Expect the thing that you're struggling with right now to come to an end. And it could be an abrupt end. It could be a sudden end. And you're going to be suddenly on the other side of it. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Comment below and let me know how this resonates for you. Let me know. As always, who am I reading for? Happy full moon and happy sudden shifts in your life. Sudden fortunate events. Sudden communication. Sudden celebration. Sudden success.